All right, we're here with Sergio from Strong. He's going to give us an update on this Fran Becker situation. Go ahead, Serge.
All right, so pretty much many of you know that Strong has been at the forefront doing some unconventional tactics as far as getting our message out to the people. If there's one thing that we're known for, is the fact that we aren't affiliated with any political party or any particular candidate. What we care about are our kids, our community, and the issues that we care most about. That's what we're all about. And so one of the things we did was, you know, we held we started we held a funeral for youth services. Ed Mangano and the Republican legislature has decided to defund youth services, taking revenues that were meant to fund youth programs, tax-free revenues through red light cameras, and hijack it so that they could use us as political pawns in trying to get Democrats to support their bonding. So we held a funeral for youth services. Another thing that we did was we pretty much took a bunch of youth up to the legislature, young people, not necessarily all underage, to really give them a visual of what they were doing, and they were so appalled by that. In particular, you know, Fran Becker and I got into an exchange, and basically what we were telling them was release the hostages. It's going on 3 months. October 6th, it's going to be 3 months since the Republicans decided to hold youth services hostage. One of the things that we were going to do is have a fundraiser ourselves, but we can't afford, you know, a particular venue to host a fundraiser. Lo and behold, we found out Fran Becker was having a fundraiser in our very own backyard at $200 a person. So what we were going to do was stand outside and panhandle, pretty much ask for change, whether it's spare change or actually, you know, policy change, trying to get individuals to understand that this declaring a war on our communities by defunding gangs and then coming into our communities to ask for our vote wasn't going to fly. Needless to say, this afternoon, I got 2 calls from individuals that I respect, who aren't necessarily connected to Mr. Becker, who understand what we're about, who let us know what this individual was doing. Apparently, Mr. Becker is attempting to formulate some sort of an answer or solution to this situation that he and his colleagues on the Republican side have actually placed us in. So we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and we postponed. Now listen to me, we haven't canceled. We've postponed our actions. We are going to start working on, so we're going to keep busy. We're going to keep, we have a fundraising schedule for Mr. Becker. We have a fundraising schedule for Mr. Mangano. And fact of the matter is, Mr. Mangano is the one we have a real serious issue with. But Mr. Becker, by running for Congress in this area, he represents our district. He wants to represent our constituents. He wants us to be his constituents. So as a representative of this community, he would have some real serious questions to answer, and we are hoping that he shows some real leadership and that he steps up and he does what's right. We're giving him the benefit of the doubt. Our religious teachings state that you have to give certain individuals an opportunity to correct the negative actions that they've done. As nonprofits, we're very forgiving. We want to give second chances, but we're not going to give a third or a fourth. So Mr. Becker and the colleagues, that individuals that may have a connection to Mr. Becker, please stand up and do what's right. The same way you stood up and you voted against youth services, the same way you stood up and said these services were not in your district and you really didn't care for it, I want you to step up right now and actually say you demand youth services be restored. We're going to give you the benefit of the doubt, and we will give you some time to correct this, and we look forward to working with you, because one of the things I could tell you is we don't care what party you're from as long as you keep the interest of our community at heart. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope we don't have to fundraise outside your fundraisers, and I hope we can make something good happen.